I've noticed lately how many people, when I say that I'm polyamorous, how many monogamous people's first response is, oh, I could never do that. I'm too jealous, I could never do that. But I feel like there's also this perception that people who are non-monogamous or polyamorous can do it because we're not jealous, and that people who are jealous are like, no, I could never do that. The reality is, I can be a very jealous person about very many things. Although interestingly, I'm not particularly jealous about sex. I'm jealous about lots of other things. But my jealousy really depends on the particular relationship and just how secure and stable I feel. If I am in a relationship with somebody where I am very clear about who we are to one another and very secure in who we are to one another, then I don't feel jealous of the fact that they might have other needs or other experiences that they're sharing with somebody else. When I've been in relationships where I'm less secure about our connection, I can be very jealous and get very anxious and very worried about who they're with, what they're doing with other people. Yeah, interestingly, I think I've actually experienced less jealousy since coming out as polyamorous than I used to before, because it's given so much more space for conversation, so much more space for clarity about relationships, and so much more space for, oh, okay, if these needs don't get met here, that's okay. There's nothing threatening about that. We just have them met elsewhere. And it actually makes the connections that I do have feel much more secure, and I'm experiencing less jealousy than I used to. Absolutely, there are moments of jealousy, and I'm pretty selective about the people I'm in intimate relationships with, and I really only want to be deeply connected to people who are willing to have difficult conversations, and sometimes those difficult conversations involve talking about jealousy. And that's how I deal with the feelings of jealousy, is I need to talk. I'm a talker. Not everybody does, but I need to talk through things. I need to talk through my feelings. I need to feel heard. And in what I perceive as healthy relationships, there's space to have those conversations without defensiveness, where I can just say to my partner, I kind of was having this feeling, and this is, I think, where it comes from, and blah, 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 blah. And I don't need you to do anything about it. I don't need you to change anything. I just need to feel heard. When we're in that secure place, and they can say, yeah, I totally hear you. I get that. Maybe say, is there anything you need from me around it? But without it ever needing to get into a place of a fight or an argument or a defensiveness or anything like that. At the end of those conversations, I always feel a little bit better.